Recently, I went on a road trip, and I like to take along some paper and pencil to try to do some drawing, but on this particular road trip, I was not driving, I was a passenger, and the roads were really too rough to draw, anything freehand or anything very seriously. So I did take my pencil because I did want to draw something, and I wanted to show you how this pattern evolves. So what I did is I put found a point in the center, and I just went up and over. One, between the dots, and then I did two, and then I did three, and then I did four, and five, and basically I just kept going until I ran off the page. And so that's what I started with, and I'm like, well, where should I go from there? And I rotated my paper 90 degrees. And I did it again. 1, 2, 3. And you can see how wavy my lines are. There were lots of bumps and holes in the road and that kind of thing. But going over with the pen now, I can handle making it a little better. And just keep going until you run off the side of the page. And I rotated it 90 degrees again and did the same thing. So I kept going with this. After I finished getting these 4 lines done, then I decided to pick a spot kind of in the center of each of the little segments they made. Get this one more done, and let me show you how I started that, and then we'll speed things up and get this outline completed. 2 here, 3 here, 4. I thought, well, I want to break it up smaller. So you can see, like, I'd come here in the center and I did the same exercise, and I would just stop when I bumped into a line or I went to the edge of the paper. And as you'll see, we end up with a really cool design when we're all done. So let's speed it up and get that drawn. Now you can probably see in pencil there are a lot of pencil drawn diagonal lines. I knew I wanted to do a stripe pattern of some sort, but I wasn't quite sure what, and so I started by doing black stripes with one colored stripe in there. And when I first started doing this, I sort of felt like I was coloring in a map of the states or something, where my instructions were to color every state that had a capital that started with a letter A in red, that sort of thing. So, but I kept going and decided that I wanted to break it up just a little bit. So you can see there towards the top I have one that is all colored stripes with one black. So that was just something to add a little interest to the drawing. This was a great way to pass the time, drawing the original outline while I was traveling, and then it's just a great stress reliever just to draw these stripes. It was relaxing. It took a little bit of thought remembering to do the colored stripe, and I just really love the bold bright colors. As you can see, I also decided to leave just a few of them empty. I thought that would give your eye a place to rest. In the end, all these stripes ended up reminding me of fruit stripe gum. The character that represented that gum was a zebra whose stripes were all colored, so I thought that was a fun memory for a fun drawing. Now, YouTube is going to recommend a couple of things here. There's a video on the left and a playlist on the right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you'll choose one of those, and I'll see you again soon.